Today, I'm gonna do a tier list of my own to explain what type of upcoming movies and animated movies I'm excited for. And these are all true opinions, not lying. We're gonna start off from 2025 to 2026 to 2027 in a row, in order. The Lilo and Stitch live action movie, I'm only gonna watch a little bit of it. And if I get carried away with the rest of the film, I'll watch it. But I like the original cartoonish one. It was a lot better. This new one, they just seem to remade it with new scenes and stuff you didn't even see from the original. I don't know. I'm gonna do a maybe on this. The new movie Elio, I'm actually interested in this. Not only it's a new original from Pixar, but it just looks interesting. This is something I can relate to and relate to. I can relate to this. I'm sure it has the same type of gimmicks like Luca. It reminds me of Luca. And Luca was another movie I liked. It looks just like Luca. And I'm actually interested. I like the space events. I will see this in theaters. I do. I'm seeing this alright. The How to Train Your Dragon live action film? Yup, I want to check it out. Looks cool. They actually copy and paste everything from the original animated one, and I'm down. The new Smurfs movie with Rihanna, I'll check it out, and I'm seeing it in theaters. It looks interesting. When I first saw the trailer, I was like, I don't know about this. But maybe if I give it a try, it might be interesting. We already know it's not going to make a lot of money. But I'm just checking it out because, I haven't seen a Smurfs movie in a good minute since the live action ones. The Bad Guys 2? Maybe I'll watch it. It looks interesting. I saw the trailer. It looks funny as I don't know what. But it might be a little boring. Like, they went from... They're good guys now. But maybe. I'll do a maybe. Zootopia 2? I'm interested. I like Zootopia. I like that we're getting new animals, which we already knew that from the start. But we are down. I'm hoping the fox and the bunny kiss. I know. I ship them together. Lots of us ship the fox and the bunny together, so I already know. I just hope they have some kissing. At least one little kiss on the cheek or the forehead. I know they're supposed to be predator and prey, but they like each other. They're friends. They have a good bonding. SpongeBob Search for SquarePants. Nope, I'm not checking this out. Nothing will ever beat the original SpongeBob movie with the Goofy Goober Rock. That will always be the #1 SpongeBob movie. No matter how many SpongeBob movies they want to make, nothing will ever beat the same best one from the old one. So nope, I'm not looking forward to this. And plus, why is this show still going on? Aang, the Last Airbender. I want to see the trailer for this, and then I'll see if I'm interested, because I never watched Avatar The Last Airbender. I know it's a show, but I've never seen it. I probably will want to watch the show just in time for the movie's release date to see if I'm interested, but I know it's anime, and I'm not really much of an anime guy, so I'll have to see first. I want to see the trailer first, and then I'll give out my opinion. GOAT! Yes, I am hyped for this movie, because not only it's going to be an original, but it's going to be an original from Sony. And I'm happy that Sony is finally making something original for once, and it's going to theaters and not Netflix, unlike their other releases. It's finally good to see them make something new, because stuff like Spider-Man and Into the Spider-Verse, it seems like they're only focusing on that franchise right now. I thought after the Emoji movie, we would never see another original from them again because they're scared to ever get another flop. Well, just make it awesome and funny, Sony. Everybody still hates this animation studio for the Emoji movie. Like, that was 8 years ago, and you guys are still talking about it. If you guys are still thinking it's the worst movie in the world, quit talking about it. And I'm seeing this movie because I want to support Sony's new movies. It's about time they started releasing some theater stuff. Always got to go on Netflix. They don't want to make a box office record because they're afraid they're going to make the next Emoji movie. Like, you guys are the ones who made it. There's going to be another Cat in the Hat movie, and it's going to be an animated one, not the live action one from 2003. It's going to be an animated one, and I am looking forward into this, and I'm going to see it in theaters. I don't care what the story is going to be, I'm interested, because I know it's just going to be as funny as the 2003, but it's not going to have adult jokes, and it's not going to have any swear words. If it does, it's probably going to use the word stupid or you idiot, probably those kind of cussing words. But I know this is going to be amazing, and the concept art, it just looks like it's going to be just like from the book. I don't know about everyone else, but what do you expect this to be about? It's just something that you saw from a book. You were able to get used to it with all the other Dr. Seuss adaptations. You might as well just get used to this being the same story, and I'm interested. Hoppas with the beaver, not interested. It looks too weird, and it looks like it's going to be something from out of Turning Red. It looks just like Turning Red. It's Turning Red, but this time it's a beaver, not a red panda. Saw it before, not interested, and it looks like it's going to be nothing but something that they scooped off of other Pixar movies, not interested. And the character look like she's going to have problems. A lot of problems. Stressing and everything and nervousing. I don't got time for that. I've seen that before. Characters can't act brave and smart for once. The Super Mario Brothers movie part 2. Yes, I am looking forward into this and hyped. But they need to make the movie about focusing on the plot. Don't add too many Easter eggs. Don't just make it about the references and the Easter eggs. Focus on the main plot of this movie. You're allowed to add Easter eggs to this movie, but try not to make it for the whole thing, and it needs to be a bit longer, so I hope they're working their butts off on it. No wonder we haven't gotten any sneak looks or teasers or updates. They're working their butt off on it. Good. They need to. Make it longer. Don't make it short. Make it longer. Each character needs a good screen time, unlike the first one. We need good screen time with all the characters and not only focusing on the main ones, and make the characters have some good phrases and not only make them say a little bit of stuff and then, you know, all this. Have the characters bond with each other, not just the main characters. I want all the characters to have a good bondage. Darn Illumination, they just make their stuff so short. Like they're just running out of time. Take your time. Avengers Doomsday? Hyped and excited, especially when they just announced a new set of cast. I'm really sad we're not going to have our same heroes back, like Captain America. You know, Black Panther's actor is gone, and his sister, and I don't know if the Guardians of the Galaxy are going to be part of it. I don't know if Spider-Man's going to be in it. I don't know if Hulk is going to be in it. We're just really adding some new characters that we really don't know much about. But, okay. Then again, I'm a little bit skeptical, but then again, I'm hyped because it's Avengers, but I would like for them to bring back some heroes that I know of. The people that they announce, I really don't know much about them, unless they're just characters from the Fantastic Four or other Marvel movies that we saw from the last few years, but I don't know. We'll see we'll see. Maybe I think they leaked and said there were more cast announcements that they never did get to yet, so maybe we're in for a treat. Toy Story 5? I'm actually looking down to this. And by down, I mean I'm looking up to seeing it at the show, the theaters. I know people are saying it's unnecessarily, which I 100% agree. It's not necessarily because they've already ended too many times, and those endings felt like true endings. Why do they keep ending it? And yet they keep making more. Like, is it the real ending of the film or not? You might as well just leave it on a cliffhanger if you're planning on making more future films. But if this really is going to be the last film, which we probably know it is, then we're in for a treat. But like I said, yeah, I'm down because number one, it's going to be about kids playing with electronics and not playing with toys. Like, that is necessarily true. It really is true. It's 100% true. No one's playing with toys anymore. No one wants to go to parties anymore. They want to stay at home and play with video games, smartphones, and tablets. If you guys see my family members, they're all on phones and video games. No one wants to play with toys anymore. Am I the only one in this entire family that still plays with toys? Like, you guys see me make toys with all of my videos. I'm still playing with my toys. I'm not shutting them out. Toys are fun. I don't know why people are giving up toys for phones. Like, phones are just getting on my nerves. Look at what I did to this phone. I cracked it because it was getting on my nerves. Phones are so annoying. I would rather play with a toy right now. I would love to get a new Buzz Lightyear and Woody action figure right now. So yes, I would never shut toys out for phones. I still would want a toy. I would like to collect all the past McDonald's toys I used to collect from my childhood years at McDonald's and Burger King. So yeah, this plot, it sounds amazing. And I know you guys are probably going to disagree and say it didn't need to happen. Well, I'll put it to you guys like this. Some of you guys may be excited for it. Some of us may not. Because, you know, in cash cow or being made for creativity. But when you got a plot like this, that sounds like it wasn't made for money. It was made because I was a genius. Like, I've never seen any modern animated movie have that type of plot. But we already know it's probably going to be bad. It might be a little bit good, but we'll have to see the trailer. Supergirl! I'm sorry, Supergirl, but I'm not looking forward into you. I was always a Superman guy, not a Supergirl guy. And no, it's not because I'm a boy. I'm liking boy stuff. I like girl stuff, too. I'm interested in Powerpuff Girls, and they're girls, so it's not because she's a girl. It's because I've never really been a big fan of Supergirl. And the fact that it's coming out on my birthday, and I'm already releasing my movie on my birthday, but I'm not gonna blame you. People can release their movies whenever they want to. You know, another birthday gift, I guess, but I'm not interested in Supergirl. But yeah, maybe I'll see the trailer and see it change my mind. My yellow boys are getting their third film, Minions 3. I want to say yes, but I'm afraid it's going to be like Despicable Me 4. It's going to have a pointless story, and it feels like it's going to be made for money, which 100% of you guys are going to agree. Now, if it's going to take place in Gru's childhood years, then that's actually a story to tell, because if there's more stories to tell in Gru's child years, then yes, there's a story there. But if it's going to take place after Despicable Me 4, what the heck are they going to do? They're just going to do something useless with our three main trio? Will Otto be in it? Will Mel be in it? I know Kevin Stewart and Bob are going to be in it, but are we going to see some new Minions? Man, people are saying it's going to be about the Mega Minions, which I genuinely don't want to see. They were so much of a screw-up in the fourth Despicable Me, they're going to keep screwing up stuff until they actually become real superheroes. Oh, please let Minions 3 be about our favorite trio. And let it take place in Gru's child years. That's what all the Minion movies should be about. Then it won't be much of a cash cow. It's being made because of a good story. But I want to say I'm scared it's going to be like Despicable Me 4. They're just going to take a story and fit it in just to get the money off of it. I don't like when stuff is being made off of money, and all of us agree. Movies are really supposed to be about stories, not just money. They will make money if you guys go see them in theaters. That's how movies make money. You guys are paying tickets to see them. I want to see the trailer for this first before I change my mind. The Moana live action movie. You guys are probably going to be disagreeing with me on this, but I'm actually looking into this, like, really good. Because I want to see how The Rock is going to play his own character from the cartoon world to the live action world. I want to see him turn into a CGI shark and a CGI hawk. And I want to see I want to see how they're going to be able to remake everything. I want to see the CGI water talk to live action Moana and everything. Like, I'm actually looking down to this. I know people are going to disagree, but it doesn't matter. I mean, if Disney is going to keep these live-action films on, I got to be interested in some of them. I know they've all been bad, but hey, this one going to be bad too, but I want to see how they're going to copy and paste everything from a modern Disney movie. Like, you would think Disney would only make live-action films to some of their older movies, but a modern film that came out in the 2010s, that was soon. Like, I want to see how they're going to do that. But hey, they were able to do it with How to Train Your Dragon, so, you know, Spider-Man Brand New Day, hey, yeah. I want to see Tom Holland's Spider-Man movie some more. I've already seen the first three, pretty cinematic, And I heard that we're going to be getting Mary Jane in this. Zendaya is going to be in it, but I want to see if she's going to try and meet Peter all over again. And I bet this is what this film is going to be like. It's going to be like Peter meeting MJ all over again. Like, I want to see how they're going to be able to do that. Or, if not, we're just going to just accept him as being her friend and not a love entrance. But they're married now. Not the movie characters, the actual characters. I heard they were married now, so I'm hoping they fall in love all over again, because I know the third film was really sad for him, erasing his memory so no one can remember him. So sad. It's so sad. Why bother? Paw Patrol, the Dino movie? I know you guys are going to laugh at this, so I'm going to go ahead and say it. Frick no! These stupid well, they're not stupid, but these annoying little dogs are on TV every day. Too much merchandise, too much toys, too much new episodes and spin-offs, and that's the only show that Nick Jr. cares about. They don't care about Dora that much, or Bubble Guppies, or Blue's Clues. Man, it's always them, these dogs, and their episodes are all the same. It's just superpowered dogs trying to beat up a purple-suited man who loves cats. They're all the same, and you're telling me this is going to be about dinosaurs? We've seen that before in the show. They went against dinosaurs, or they teamed up with dinosaurs, and they had a dog that was interested in dinosaurs. Like, we've seen that before in the show. Now they're turning it into a movie. This is just going to be a 1-hour special of the show. Why bother? Don't waste your money on this, guys. If you want to take your kids to see this, that's okay. But as for you grown-ups, don't waste your money on this junk. That's the only show Nick Jr. cares about. This new DreamWorks original movie called Forgotten Island? Yeah, I'm down for this. You know, I talked about this before, and you guys have been blowing up views on it on my channel, saying that it's going to be an original. I thought it was based on a book, but it's not. It's good to see DreamWorks finally making something new, because really all the movies they've made in the past were based off of something. Like, I know people can think of good ideas with their heads and not with a book. And it's going to be a fantasy where it's going to take place on a forgotten island that's never been talked about. I don't think I've ever seen any movies like that. And it's going to have the same kind of director. It's going to have the same director as Puss in Boots. So that means the animation style is going to be like Puss in Boots. I am down. I know it's going to be emotional when you put it to a story like Day. It's going to be an adventurous film. Prepare to be at the edge of your seats with some action and some learning. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem Part 2? I want to say I want to see this, but I haven't even seen the first movie yet. And I refuse to see it because there were barfing scenes in it, and I don't like when characters barf. It's too disgusting and disturbing to all of us. But maybe I can ignore that barfing scene and just go on ahead and see this, because look at the ratings. Look at that. It has good ratings. It has a good critic score on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, I need to watch this before I see the next film. Otherwise, how can I be that excited? Disney has a new film for 2026 coming in November, but it's going to be an original, but we don't know nothing about it yet, so we'll save that for later, alright? We're getting close to the end of 2026, folks, with the announcements for their movies. Ice Age 6. Why in the Herbit is this happening, especially since the original studio who started this franchise is gone? Why? Just why? On everyone's mind right now, why in the frick is this a thing? The story is going to be, this is going to be like Minions 3, isn't it? Or Despicable Me 4. Leave Minions 3 out of this because we don't know the story yet. This is going to be like Despicable Me 4, isn't it? They're going to peel something off the edge and then turn it into a story just so it can be a money maker. They're making this because of money, ain't they? Of course they are. I want to say they're making this because they want to try and remake what they want to try and fix what they did with Buck Wild for its animation, but I don't know. I feel this is going to be a cash cow, especially since you shut down Blue Skies and now you want to take some of their movies for your own. Man, frick you for that, Disney. Frick you for that. Frick you, Disney. I need to see the trailer. Before I say anything about am I excited for Ice Age 6, I need to see a real official trailer. Not AI, not concept. I need to see a real trailer to see what the story's going to be like. Because if it's going to be another world-ending catastrophe plot, then yes, it was not made for money. It was made because they have a new idea. But if it's being made for money because they peeled it off for Blue Sky just to steal their movies, frick them for that. You might as well bring back Blue Skies if you're just going to take some of their movies. You should have let Blue Sky stay instead of shutting them down. I'm still mad at Disney for that. I'm not mad at them for all their other movies. I'm mad because they shut down a poor animation studio that had some really good movies. Not all of them were good, but hey, they were trying to do something good. Man, frick Disney for that. I'm scared this is going to be a cash cow, which it is. Everybody agrees. Shrek 5. Finally, we're getting to the good stuff. When everybody saw this, I already talked about this before on my channel before. The designs, I sure hope the designs didn't change people's minds about seeing this movie, but we still need to hear some more updates on what the story is going to be like. If it's going to have a good story, then yes, it was made because they have a new idea to bring Shrek back, because it's been really a long time since we've seen a Shrek movie, and I'm really hyped as heck for Shrek, because it's been a while since we've seen Shrek movies. Everybody wanted Shrek to come back, and he's finally back, and now that it's happening, people are changing their minds. Like, why did you ask for it then? Wasting those poor animators' time on something you guys didn't want. You guys would need to make up your mind. Do you want it or not? And then people are going to say, it's not our fault, it's the animators' fault for ruining it. Well, hey, that's just how movies works now. Movies aren't what the same they used to. Cable's not what it used to anymore. Nothing is going to change, so we're going to have to accept what's coming. But as for the story, we still need to hear the story. But I am hyped because I love my boys. I love my green boy. I love my donk boy. I love my sexy ogre lady wife. And the cat with the fearless sword. Fear me if you dare. I love puss. Yes, I am excited for Shrek. Now on to the 2027 films. Sonic the Hedgehog 4. I am down. These Sonic films have never disappointed any of us, not even me. The third film is already my main favorite, and I can't wait to see Amy in the next one. Especially who's going to be voicing her. The Angry Birds Movie 3 took them long enough to make a third movie, and yes, I'm hyped. The first movies were funny as heck. Laughed my butt off with the sequel, so I can't wait to laugh more at these birds. I am hyped. I wonder if the piggies are going to be in it. And I hope we're going to have a new villain, because the pigs are no longer the villains anymore. Godzilla vs. Kong 3. Ha ha ha. This is so hype made. I'm interested. I can't wait to see them team up or go at it again, however they're going to do it. But just action with big guys. I'm already betting and saying Incredibles 3 is going to be a 2027 film. But even if it is, I'm looking forward, because we haven't even seen The Incredibles since 2018. And I know that for this one, we're going to see the characters older, see some new villains and some action. Just expect some superhero actions, which we are all excited for. Avengers Secret Wars, right after Doomsday. Let's bet they're going to add some more cast members for the surprising event. I'm hoping Deadpool is going to be in it. Frozen 3, I'm sorry to tell you guys this, but I am not looking forward into Frozen 3. I'm scared it's going to be too dark. Like, when I first saw the trailer for the second movie, I thought it was going to be something happening. Like, I thought Frozen was supposed to be a happy, magical movie. I mean, I know what you guys are going to say. Frozen has really always been that dark, but the sequel just made it seem like it was going to be dark, especially with all these deaths and wanting to kill somebody, especially with their family members. Like, come on, that's not what I remember Frozen being about. It's supposed to be about two sisters who wants to use magic to change frozen lives, to make a very cool ice ring for everyone to skate on. That's what I thought Frozen was going to be about. You make a sequel and it's going to be all dark, especially. And with this one, I'm scared it's going to be darker, especially because it's on its third entry. Usually, third movies of a franchise get all dark and serious. Every time a movie gets a third adventure, they make them all dark and serious, and the characters get all angrier and serious. I'd be seeing that with all these third films. Like, why do they have to make third films like that? Why do third films have to be that dark for movies? And you're telling me Minions 3 is coming out with a third film? They're going to make that dark and make the characters all angry and hateful at each other. Like, come on. I'm scared when it comes to third films. I'll have to see first. I'm scared about Frozen 3 being dark. Like, I don't want to see nothing dark. It's too painful to me. Ugh. Beyond the Spider-Verse. About time they actually announced this. Coming out already. And I've already did a video saying its release date. And yes, I'm looking forward, because I know this is going to be a dark one too. Especially since it's on its third entry, like Frozen and Minions and Incredibles. They're all going to take a dark turn and make them serious. But Beyond the Spider-Verse, it's been an emotional, sweet ride, especially with other Spider-Man people. We're going to see more, even more. That's what the hype gets in at. And I know this is going to be the last one of the franchise, which is pretty sad. Like, I love this journey they went on. But what will Sony Animation be without Spider-Verse when it ends? Will they finally make originals, or are they going to go greenlight some spin-offs for these characters? We'll see. And that was my rank. Did I forget anything? Well, Bad Fairies, I'm interested because it's going to be a musical about fairies. Sounds like Tinkerbell, but made by Warner Brothers. But that was my rank. And what do you guys think about all the films I've mentioned? Do you think I've ranked them good by good? I think so, because I just want these to be good films. I don't expect them to be perfect. I just expect them to be something to laugh at, cry at, joke at, dance to. I want these films to be perfect because I really want to see all of them. Some in theaters, some at home. Like, I want these to be good films. I don't want to dislike on them. Don't make me have to do a movie review on them. They better be good.